Hey everybody, it's Dale Jr. here for the Dale Jr. Download. This is the Ask Jr. part of the show, presented to you by Xfinity. Xfinity, the premier partner of NASCAR and of this podcast. I'm a customer and I love it. Leah, are you ready?
I am. Are you?
I am. Let's get it going.
This week our theme is like get to know Dale more. So going to be a little less on the racing questions and a little more all about you.
Ugh.
So we're going to start with the hardest question, I think. Philip Schmitz, give me one Washington Redskins game you'd like to relive and watch again without any knowledge of the outcome.
Well, anytime your favorite team's in the Super Bowl going for the championship, that's a big deal just to be able to get there because you cheer on your team all year long, right? And only a couple get to go to that final game, and only the fans of those two teams really get to enjoy that emotion of having your team make the big dance. So reliving any game that they were in the Super Bowl would mean the world to me. I was too young to totally understand what was happening in the 1982 Super Bowl against Miami. So maybe I would be kind of reliving that for the first time. I was so young, and that's when I was really becoming a fan, but I've watched the game since on a DVD and did not remember it the way that it was. Like, it's funny because you're 8 or whatever, right? And so I watched it recently over the last 3 years, and I was like, oh man, that was way different than I remember it. The other games, blowouts against the Broncos, the big comeback with Doug Williams. Yeah, those are great moments. Anytime your team wins the big game, it's you never forget it. It's been decades, and there's still big moments for me personally. When you're invested in a team, you don't forget. The proudest days. So any of the Super Bowls, any of them, pick one. I'll do it.
All right, our next question coming from our friends at Xfinity Racing. Where do you actually keep the 15 most popular driver trophies? Are they all lined up in one shelf or various places? Do you put one in each room of the house?
Yeah, all of them are here at Junior Motorsports. All of them, except for maybe one. I think one might be at the Hall of Fame. They created this little exhibit when we retired. There's a bunch of uniforms, trophies, and I think one of them's over there. But the rest of them are all here. I know I've literally had the same thought in my head maybe several months ago, and I walked through the whole building going, are they all here? Let me see, because I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure. So y'all remember a couple months ago, I don't know how long ago it was, but Casey Kane took a picture in front of his trophy case, and he had built this giant trophy case. And I think Kyle Busch has one very similar, and it's just full of trophies. And I was like, man, I want to do that. And you know why? It's because I don't know where they are. I don't know where all my stuff's at.
Really?
And honestly, I bet that there's some missing pieces. I got trophies just laying in my basement that I need a shelf that holds them all 26 Cup trophies, all the most popular drivers, all the Xfinity trophies. And I would love to do that to be able to understand what I'm missing and find out where it is.
Start a spreadsheet.
Yeah, man, where is everything? It's all over the place. I got trophies here. I got trophies all over my property, some over at the Hall of Fame. I don't know if I have all of them. Goodness. Imagine if you were like Harvick or any of those guys or Denny with 40, 50 wins.
Jeez. I couldn't imagine one.
What do you do with all of them? I think the anxiety and concern of where they all might be, or maybe one's missing. I don't know. So yeah, there you go. That's a lot.
Next question coming from Tyler Mollenkopf, I think.
Yeah, good
Sorry,
job.
Tyler.
Good job. Good effort. Good effort.
What is his go-to cocktail so I can make everyone juniors at our camp?
So my go-to cocktail. So this is how you do it. You get a what is the styrofoam cup? 12 ounce?
Yeah.
Or 16?
I'd say
probably 16.
What's a Sundrop can?
12.
Okay, so I think take a 16 or 14 ounce. It's got to be more. Take like a 16 ounce styrofoam cup.
Yep.
All right, a solo cup's not going to be big enough.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Pour the whole sun drop in there, and then you take a little airplane bottle Jim Beam and pour that in there. Go get the airplane bottle size Jim Beam. That way you don't have to do any measuring.
Yep, perfect.
1 airplane bottle Jim Beam, 1 can of sun drop. That's my Jimmy drop.
Jimmy, Brad taught me that one.
Yeah, so good. I mean, I drink beer exclusively, but if I'm going to ever have liquor, that's pretty much it. I don't drink anything else. I don't have another. Well, I do like a margarita with salt.
Oh,
I do like that, but I can't drink many of those, buddy. I drink 1, maybe 2, and that's it. Got to go back to the beer. It's a slippery slope.
Okay, John wants to know if you would rather have an average steak or an unbelievable cheeseburger.
Unbelievable cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like unplug steak and cheeseburger and plug anything in. You're going with the unbelievable, right? When it comes to food,
agreed.
You're never going to take the average, would you? Average ice cream or unbelievable asparagus. You might take the ice cream.
Yeah. Or
I'll take
bacon.
the ice
And any
cream.
bacon.
You kind of got to make the average really a good thing, something that's good even when it's average, and take the unbelievable and make it like some bad Brussels sprouts.
like
or something
average
like that,
bacon,
right?
average bacon versus a filet mignon. Or a ribeye.
What?
Average bacon.
Where are you going?
Average bacon.
No, you're tripping this all up. Average bacon, unbelievable Brussels sprouts. Which one? So now you got a little thought into
Bacon
it.
all
I'm
the way,
taking
dude.
Brussels sprouts.
I
I
might
love
too.
Oh.
Brussels
I might too.
Really?
Yeah, if they're kind of
Brussels sprouts are my favorite.
if they're kind of candied a little bit,
Yep.
you know,
Bacon and whiskey in your Brussels sprouts.
What?
Yeah.
Whiskey?
bacon and whiskey.
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
Well, wait
Yeah.
a minute. If Brussels sprouts is going up against average bacon, you can't have bacon in the unbelievable Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
But that's the
Can't.
that's the recipe.
I
Come
know,
on.
but you can't. Not in this battle.
No.
Can't happen.
All right, maybe some Parmesan cheese or something. That'd probably be
Yeah.
good too.
All right.
All right. Anyway, back to Ash Jr.
Got one more?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good.
Jimbo Slice. If you could play another sport, what would it be and what position?
Oh, football. I mean, now if I could play another sport is not probably the right question. I guess, are we saying that now all of a sudden I have the talent to play that sport? Now, if you give me the talent, that's the question, right? It's not what would you do if you could do something. It's you could have the talent to do anything else.
You
all right?
could.
Yeah. If you could be great, what would you be? I would be a football player in the NFL. And I imagine, out of ignorance, I would probably choose like free safety, something, I don't know, which would be wrong. If I had the talent, I should choose quarterback, running back, wide receiver, right? Playmaker. I know there's playmakers on defense, but, I want to score some touchdowns, right? I want to be on the regular end of getting them touchdowns, dancing. So, probably running back, right? Jerome Bettis.
I like the fact what you said, free safety, because you got that judgment.
Well,
and
I'm ignorant to the positions, really what their roles are, right? I mean, I know some, right? But I'm a fan. Let's stop.
Play enough Madden where
let's
you know.
Stop right there. I don't know nothing about understanding defenses and offenses. So I always say, yeah, I want to be a safety because it sounds like, you kind of get to freelance a little bit, right? And the free safety, they call it free safety, right? Does that mean he really doesn't have an exact responsibility, so he can kind of maneuver around and kind of make judgment on the fly as he's out there?
Somewhat.
Probably not. I'm probably completely wrong. So maybe I should choose running back. If I had the talent, right, Matt? If you had the talent to be anything in any sport, what would you do?
In just football?
No.
In
I
any
said
sport?
any sport.
Oh, damn.
Listen to me.
If other than racing, I would be a hockey player.
What position?
I'd probably play left wing, and I'd probably have a lot of penalty minutes.
Okay. You want to be aggressive.
I'm
Knocking
a
them over.
dirty ass, you know what, in
be dirty.
sports.
All right. So I think it'd be cool to be running back in the NFL, very talented. You know, if you could just make yourself, you know, when you go into Madden and you make your own player.
Oh, yeah, and you
you're
name
like,
yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 6'3" running back,
Number 51.
255 pounds, and I run a 420.